Every species is a masterpiece, something that's been crafted by evolution over the course of 1,000,000 years. So losing them is losing the heritage of the planet. 1,000,000 species of plants and animals are in imminent danger of extinction. So many people are working so hard on this and with such good results that I think we have a chance of actually staving off the mass extinctions crisis. My name's Tony Hiss. I'm a writer. I've written 15 books. I like to tackle big subjects, and that's why I took on Rescuing the Planet, my new book. There are certain places that by their very nature retain animals and plants, and he called them resilient landscapes. The resilience of ecosystems is something we all depend on. In the boreal, it's all still there. There's really no way of describing the vastness of the boreal. I mean, there are certain facts. It's 3,700 miles long. It's 1,000 miles from top to bottom. It is the biggest and most intact wildness anywhere left on the planet. And if we bump the total of protected land up from its current 15% globally to 50%, we have a chance of saving at least 85 to 90% of all plants and animals. Not everything, but almost everything. Canada, the US, 56 other nations have adopted protecting 30% of land and water by 2030, 30 by 30, as at least an interim goal towards 50 by 50. The next exciting thing to discover in the boreal is that there are people there ready to take on the job of protecting it. The guardians of the boreal landscape have always been the First Nations people. And now, finally, they're being turned to, in an official way, to become the official guardians, indigenous guardians, the rangers of vast new landscapes of protected lands, what the Canadians are calling Indigenous Protected and Conserved Areas. The potential is, if Canada is now reaching, as it should be, for protecting 30% of itself by 2030, 30 by 30, almost all of that jump from 13 to 30% could be accomplished by setting up a series of IPCAs in the boreal and elsewhere. We're so lucky that the boreal is both as intact as it is, and that it has its original human inhabitants who could take on the role of stewarding it officially. I think the most important thing I learned writing this book is that it's doable. That is the idea of staving off the mass extinctions emergency and protecting at least 85 to 90% of the species in the world. Not only that, but that the job is already well underway. Optimism is not only a helpful strategy, I think it's the most available strategy because it is supported by what is actually happening on the ground.